Popcorn here, get your popcorn. I got your peanuts, I got your snow cones. Yes, I do. Today I'm going to show you how to make this fun and easy display and caddy for any of your cone-shaped treats using supplies from our sponsor Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com. Now let's go to the table and I'll show you how it's done. Popcorn, get your popcorn. Our treat cone serving tray started its humble life as a yogurt display in the supermarket. I saw that the other day and thought it would just be perfect for displaying favor cones and snow cones at my daughter's birthday party. So the first thing I did was cut a big X in the bottom of the box, and then I gently opened up the box and trimmed off the points, so I would just be left with a little contact area to glue it on top of a shoebox. Luckily, I had a shoebox about the same size as that yogurt display, and so I'm just slicing a big hole in the center of the lid so there'll be room for the bottom of the cones to hang through. Then I reassembled the top of the yogurt box and glued it to the top of the shoebox. That whole lid contraption onto the bottom of the shoebox and measured it. It was about 6 inches from the top of my yogurt container to the bottom of the box, so I needed to make kind of a skirt to go around the shoebox to cover the not so pretty yogurt container. I took my crepe paper and cut it at 6 inches. I probably have about 2 feet of crepe paper here folded up. It's just easy to cut it across once you fold it up. That way you don't have to cut through so much length of material. This will be plenty to go around my entire shoebox. I'm only going to be decorating the lid of the box, but the skirt is going to be long enough to hang over the bottom of the shoebox. I decided to decorate them separately because this way, if I want to take the lid off and maybe put some weights in the bottom of the shoebox, I can set it outside on a party table and not worry about the wind blowing it away. I just kept gluing and folding all the way around the box, adding new strips of crepe paper as needed. That gave me a nice full skirt, and it completely covered up the colors of the shoebox and yogurt container below. I didn't want the lid to come off accidentally from the shoebox, so I decided to put some Velcro on the inside of the lid and on the outside of the bottom of the shoebox. That'll keep the lid on securely so I don't have to worry if I'm walking around with cones of the whole thing falling apart on me. Now we decorate. I took 8 6-inch round paper doilies and folded them in half. That's going to make a trim around my box. I used 3 doilies on the long side and 1 on each of the short ends. To make the top of the box a little neater where the crepe paper and doilies meet the box itself, I decided to glue on some paper straws. These chevron paper straws were left over from an earlier project, but I think they look delightful. I never throw anything away. You can easily cut these straws down to size with scissors, and you can use any of the small pieces to fill in the gaps like I did here in the corner. Don't they look cute? I love the pop of color, charm, and texture that string can add to a project, and this baker's twine from Paper Mart comes in so many gorgeous colors, and the skeins are so affordable. So I'm using some yellow, purple, pink, and teal to wrap around my box. I'm going to tie it in a double knot so I don't have to worry about that slipping off at any point, and then I'm going to put it in a pretty bow. I think it's a great way to add that punch of color and playfulness to a party design. The finishing touch, I glued on some buttons. I chose teal, yellow, and pink, and I think they look like polka dots, and polka dots and parties go hand in hand. It's so festive and fun. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and if you like the products that I used, make sure you check out our sponsor, Paper Mart. You can find them online at www.papermart.com, where we make you look even better. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, happy crafting.